as you know, sir, this year we will have a election of the Supreme Council. We will have a new Supreme Commander. And as you know, Sir Elihu won't be able to pursue another term because of our bylaws. If
Correct.
you had the chance to talk to the new Supreme Commander one-on-one, heart-to-heart, and you would give him your thoughts, what would it be?
It sort of goes back to the good old passing the torch in the Olympian tradition. Somebody will have to pass the torch to the new Supremo. And if I have the opportunity to speak to him face to face, I would say, do what excites me, do what excites you the most. And the purpose of being the Supreme Commander of the Knights of Rizal is actually to find that purpose. And whatever you do is to do your best to carry on this tradition.
Sa akin is more on the quality of members. We really have to explain to them what our mission and vision is.
I would say to him that, sir, now's the time more than ever to engage and tap the youth. We all know that elections are just around the corner in the country. The whole world is actually tearing itself apart. The old order that we have been so accustomed to since 1945, since the end of the war, is actually being shaken at its foundation. So I would urge you, sir, as a fellow brother knight, that we start the process of having more active youth members of the Knights of Rizal, so that the organization would always be, although it's always relevant, it will be more it would be more attuned to the times, and at the same time it would encourage others to share in Rizal's vision of the country.
When I get that opportunity, I will be dealing on membership drive and retention.
I would like to challenge him to first and foremost, if we can prioritize the importance of education or self-development among the Knights of Rizal.
Spread more the Knights of Rizal and what they stand for. In a few years, we're going to need new blood in the organization, young blood in the organization, because we are all not getting younger.
I will stick with the youth. Tell him to encourage all KOR regions, if not all the chapters, to encourage to have at least a youth in the chapters.
I will whisper to him to institutionalize or the community services of the Knights of Rizal.
Make our order more prestigious. When I say more prestigious, let's work and strive hard to be an ideal fraternal organization. The ideal Knights of Rizal that the framers of the bill of Republic Act 646 hope us to do.
It's high time for us to reshape our organization by really investing in infrastructure and information communications technology.
I would ask and tell the Supreme Commander, try to remember the Knights of Rizal, the objectives of the Knights of Rizal. Read the purpose, read the objectives in the manual and stick to it, and not other things.
Think and be Rizal.
Appreciate your honesty, Sir Alwin, of also asking the hard questions. You are putting the Knights, the Knights of Rizal, many of us, we like to think of it as something that is, that should not be questioned in a way. because it's a very big thing. It's chartered. It's a legitimate organization. But when you put the hard questions like what you're doing, and making knights like me think about them, right? And making people think about them as well. I think we are able to mature more as an organization further. And I guess that we should have more of these conversations. We should be more, shall we say, open-minded about our faults, our limitations. We're not saying that we can fix them all, but we have to know, and we all know, that all of us are doing our very best, save our capabilities and the time permitted, to propagate Rizal and show Rizal's example, not just the knowledge. Kasi if you know Rizal knowledge, but you're a pain in the ass with your people, with your friends, with your neighbors, with your family, I believe that defeats the purpose. The main purpose of being Knights of Rizal is to, in our little lives, in our own lives, implement Jose Rizal's vision for the nation. Nakikipagkapwa-tao at nakikipagkapatiran sa isa't isa. So if you're able to prove that in your life, try, despite our imperfections. I believe that we are walking the Rizal way. And the Knights of Rizal, in which of course we all carry that name, will not be humiliated by our life, by our actions. We will fall, definitely. There would be times that it would be difficult as an organization, as members. But as Rizal said, Rizal sees the greater purpose in many things that he experienced. And in the end, despite the fact of dying, a humiliating death by execution, Rizal was able to still show people that there is a purpose in this death. In all the difficulties that we have as Knights of Rizal, as individual Filipinos, and as Knights of Rizal around the world, let us always remember that being Knights of Rizal makes us in many ways meaningful, because we are not just working for ourselves. We're working towards a higher goal. We're fraternity among each other, which is first and foremost.